Welcome to Wrestlevision. Today we are starting this new podcast. I'm here with my friend that will join me in this adventure. We never do this before, so it's the first time, and we are trying to do in English because we want to achieve um, to achieve more subscribers, and there's more people talk English than other language or our language, which is Portuguese. So don't judge. We are trying, we are practicing, but we make some mistakes, and it's normal because of that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this podcast. We start talking about only WWE, which is great because we have a lot of things to talk. Um, and yeah, I want to start with the build for the matches. I think the only match start early is CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. They start building this match uh, since the first round after Elimination Chamber. I think the other match take too long to build and to get official for WrestleMania. And I think they take too long for us to get the hype for a WrestleMania this year. What do you think, Gravity? About the building?
So I feel like for the builds and promos that how they did to get all the excited things on and just like the build to Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes with this Pat McAfee and stuff found quite a little bit boring how the build went because let's be fair, nobody wanted Pat McAfee in there. I
I
mean,
I agree because Pat McAfee doesn't add nothing to the match. I think Cody and Randy make a good match with each other. Doesn't need outsider to make more of this match. I think. So I don't understand this Pat McAfee thing. Uh, because after WrestleMania, Pat McAfee leaves. So what is the real thing about that? I don't really understand. And the CM Punk versus Roman, what do you think about the promo? Do you think they build right in this match?
uh, with this match, I think they build pretty good actually with this whole bloodline and mentioning the family and stuff. It was like pretty okay. I think for me it was one of the decent building storylines uh, that led the I guess the hype for it, and then until the WrestleMania when literally the match starts, I feel like if it was a for me, it was a basically a short match. I don't say short match, but I'm trying to say like they should have like pushed more, like since it's a main event, the most badass main event of all time, the dream match that we all want waiting for CM Punk and Roman Reigns. I feel like they should have put in like a little bit popcorn in there to make it more the things interesting and exciting for the fans to watch and not like pay let me guess uh for an example, pay 50 million for a ticket to go and watch. See, Roman Reigns did a Superman punch on the corner, spear like a wow, and straight, just literally dominant. At least and not giving a chance Sam Punk to rise and fight. You know what I mean?
Yes, but in this match, I think they really built right because if you think about it, um, the match. have much more time than the other matches, and I think they have the thing of what it's going to happen. The curiosity. You don't know who will win that match. I think they build right in that match. I don't think they build right in the Randy Orton versus Cody because they have the back play out in the match, and I don't understand if it's a real thing or Randy are acting. But since we don't see Randy on SmackDown's since WrestleMania, I think it's because it's real. Maybe it hurts during the match. But I think the match is not the thing that I expected. I think the match needs to be um, different. Needs to have more suspense, and because of uh, of Pat McAfee, I think the match itself doesn't pay the ticket for WrestleMania. What do you think about this match, Randy and Cody?
What I've seen so far, I rather see them firing TKO instead of that song that LA not LA Knight but Joe Andrews sing Fire Logan Paul. They should have seen Fire. We want to fire TKO because TKO is doing a horrible job to this type of match. The way they build Randy Orton and Pat McAfee. I mean, I'm sorry, but at this point, I want Mr. McMahon back. I literally want that old bastard back to WWE because he used to make better storylines than this shit type of business that I was doing now. You have to agree with me. With this point of the type of building storylines, I mean, like, come on, WWE.
I I think if Vince McMahon um, are in WWE right now, I think they don't put Pat McAfee on the building for this match because Vince doesn't want that. Vince have the thing about outsiders, but not in the main event of WrestleMania. I think the Vince McMahon will put Pat McAfee on other match to have that spot for for these outsiders. I don't think Vince McMahon include Pat McAfee on Randy versus Cody. But the truth is, Triple H listen TKO. Triple H maybe are afraid of being against the TKO and put Pat McAfee on that match. And for me, I think the first night of WrestleMania, it's one of the worst WrestleManias in a long, long time, in my
yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, for example, they built this like intensity rivalry with Obafemi and Brock Lesnar.
But
Uh,
don't forget, in that match, I think makes sense. Make the match short because they want to put Obafemi over. So the match being short is not bad because put Oba like a monster, um, because he beats the beast and he beats the beast fast. So do something for Oba, In this match, I think they have done a really good job with the building, with promo, with the match itself. But yeah, what do you think?
I think that I, I see what you're saying about that, but if but I feel like if they had like Even Bud Broad doing some German suplex F5s, just like the good old Broadless, and made it all but look strong too. I get what you're saying, but if they really want Oba to look strong, he could easily, kick out at one. You know what I mean? Kick out at one. The German suplexes, keep doing that like he did to Cena. You know what I mean? At SummerSlam.
But if they do that, I think maybe makes Oba more more weak, more easy to get on him. You know, I think what they try to tell us fans, it's not that easy to to be against Oba. It's not a easy man. It's very hard to beat and to face. I think that's the message behind the match. I think if they put Obafemi taking so much suplexes and F5s, I think they probably make a mistake because you know you look at Oba and you look at someone maybe you can beat if Brock find a way to do that, do German suplex to F5, even if kick out at one, I think makes people think it's easy to face, hard to beat. And I think they want to tell you it's hard to face and hard to win. And that's the thing about this match. I think you don't agree with that.
I agree with that. But there's another match that I feel like it was the too short that they built this rivalry. It was AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. I feel like this match, they built such a big rivalry out of like literally nothing. But like in a garbage trash, they literally threw the whole storyline and put it like a garbage truck. You know what I mean? Like those type of garbage trucks that pulls out the trash and goes away with the noise, and then you go outside. But the garbage, it's like that. They put the WWE, the whole storyline with AJ Lee, just then to fire her after
Uh, they
she's done with the title.
they don't fire AJ Lee.
They didn't fire, but you know what I mean. Like to make her go away after one day return.
I think AJ Lee is not the same it was before because they have injuries to recover. I think maybe this contract that she have, it's more like Brock Lesnar. It's a part timer, so I think that's why they choose to put Becky with the title and not AJ Lee. But I think the match is too fast. I agree with that. I think they can be on more time. I think they can wrestle more time. I don't think the injuries are a problem because AJ Lee wrestling some in Survivor Series, right?
Yeah.
And they have a
For
lot of time in that match. I think
for me the best match
so. I
for
don't
me
think
the
they'll
best
stand.
for me the best match that I liked at the show of the WrestleMania probably was Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. They put a one hell of a match.
And it's curious because it's the match that starts night one.
They put one hell of a match. Those two. How how they build up the storyline, how they build up the intense rivalry, and they did an amazing job and a performance of a hell of all time. Not only that, they put a heck of a show
Yes,
to make it.
I think the match is it's finished too fast. I don't think the match have time to breathe, but I think it's a good match from night one. Um, it's one of the matches that I like in night one. But yeah, I think they could do more time in that match, and they don't. I don't understand why night one it feels that are running of time, and every single match are fast, fast,
Yeah,
fast. I can't understand this, but
it's
it
like
is what it
I
is.
just want. It's like I just want my money. I want to enter fast. Give me my money. I just want my
Yes,
money.
literally, they don't give a damn of be a good match or giving a time to make for the match breathes for you know. I think yeah, that's a big mistake for night one at WrestleMania.
And there
If
was
if
a
you if you have to remember the
yeah.
matches of night one, what matches do you remember about that night? Give me
I
three
remember.
matches about
I
that night.
remember the night one about the ladder. Wait, that's the second. Yeah. Night one. Uh,
See?
Night one was Obafemi. No, not that's not two. Yeah. Night one was the actual speed match. With the Logan Paul, it was hella dumb.
Hmm.
Worst, like literally worst match of the day.
I think it's because people are expecting more of the match, maybe more time, I guess, because
Yeah,
we see a little things about show speed in that match. Maybe he could be a good wrestler, but we don't see enough because they finished the match too fast, like the others. But
yeah.
yeah, I think that it was wrong about this match. It's too fast, and I think it's for only for show I should speed um, attack Logan Paul at the table. Maybe the only thing they want in this match is that spot.
But
So it
uh,
feels wrong because of that. I think.
I remembered also the women's championship, the Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquer.
Okay.
It was one of a hell of a match, great match.
Okay.
Uh, I remember the main match, the Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, the one we talked about. The
Mm-hmm. More. You remember more?
uh, Jonter and Seth Rollins.
I think it's match. It's not night two.
No, I think that was not one.
Okay. Yeah, that's match. Yeah, one of the biggest matches of night one and the
But
best probably.
I feel like this match was pointless. Didn't make sense the way they built this match because if it was supposed to be on this show WrestleMania because he wasn't medically cleared, it was supposed to be Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins
Yes.
because of the whole thing with the vision. How Seth Rollins created and then Braun Breaker speared Rollins and then Bronson Reed tsunami him like four times in a row that I remembered back in the Raw, and
Yes.
uh, and the whole thing build up lead to the betrayal of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed by making Braun Breaker the new leader, I guess, of the Vision.
Hey, it makes more sense, but I don't understand why they don't make it like that. They put Gunther instead of Braun Breaker. I don't know, but the truth is, after the match Braun Breaker appear and spear Rollins, so maybe he are he are ready to do it. So I don't understand why Triple
So
H don't
yeah,
choose Braun Breaker.
so basically they're making now for Backlash,
Yeah,
Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins.
yeah, but yeah, it didn't make sense, but it's a great match. I think these two guys, Seth Rollins and Gunther, they really make it. I think it's the best match of night one. Um, Even if we have Cody versus Randy, I think it's better than that match because the match have a good time. Not no, they don't skip the match. They don't put the match short. So yeah,
I feel
because
like
of that, I think it's the best match of the night one.
I'd say this. I'd say this with the match of Roman Reigns being too short because
Mm,
I wanted, you know,
the match of Roman Reigns, I think it's the longest match of this WrestleMania.
it was the longest match, but I wanted like surprises. You know, I wanted like to
Bloodline.
new yeah, Bloodline, like the old Bloodline that I'm watching now. You know, the interfering in the match, like Jay protecting the same Punk, you know, for talking trash about his family. You know,
I think
or
they
or
want
Jimmy.
they want Roman be face right now, not heel, and because of that, I think they want Roman beat CM Punk without help, you know, to make Roman more stronger or look more stronger. But they start a new bloodline in Raw, which is great because now we have Jacob Fatu versus Roman Reigns, and I'm very curious about that because
Me,
they let this story behind in the past when we have Solo versus Roman again for the what the thing the Ulafala for who
yeah,
is the real tribal chief. But then they left about
yeah.
this and leave about this and they go uh, to different ways and now
And of
we get back
and
to
of
this.
course my and of course my tribal chief is gonna win the OTC.
Do you
He's
think
gonna
they make a new bloodline or with Jacob Fatu
with this
acknowledging?
storyline with strong storyline is building. They're building it up slowly to Jacob Fatu to acknowledge my Roman Reigns OTC tribal chief.
You don't
I'm
think
sorry, I'm
maybe?
sorry, Judge, but I am a huge Roman Reigns fan. I have to admit.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. So you
Uh,
always will be with Roman.
I will always be with Roman. And I am I always loved Roman Reigns since he was in the back in the old days of the Shield.
Okay, that's a long time. Um, Most of the people love Roman in the Bloodline story, basically. So you love Roman behind of that, or behind not before, way before
Way before.
the Bloodline. So yeah, I'm curious to this match. I think they have a good job to build this match because we have the Jay and Jimmy Uso come and talk with Jacob. We have Solo Sikoa also in the story. So we have all of the members of the Bloodline involved in that build, which is great. Um,
There's yeah, there's one thing I would say about this WrestleMania that I found it pretty stupid. It was they built up a moment that he could have like he was they put us a lot excited, like thinking, oh my god, Artie Boys are coming back. Artie Boys is coming back to
you're talking
WWE.
about Ron, right?
No,
The
I'm talking about like in the
Ah,
WrestleMania.
when John Cena appear, maybe.
Yeah, when John
Okay, yeah.
Cena appeared, and when someone was like when the Miz or Kit Wilson was about to attack John Cena, uh, I feel like they should have, instead of Denhausen, they should have like that was the critical moment that they should have hit the
I think make a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense because Hardy Boys are legends, and they really will improve this tag team division. But I don't know if they want Hardy Boys in back to WWE. But maybe we will see in the future. Because I think this tag team division now really needs the Hardy Boys to be good
Yeah,
as was before. But they have another chance in round to make it, and the only return that we have it's the Street Profits. That
that was stupid as hell.
yeah, it's not what I expected, but it is what it is. Um, I think
You got
Division
you,
will
you got
face
you got
Street
you really
Profits.
pissed off about that.
Yeah, yeah, because I love Hardy Boys, and WWE comes to Portugal, and I want to see the Hardy, but I think I will not see. But it is what it is. And I need to accept it. I will see other tag teams, and
Talking
yes,
about talking about WWE Portugal. WWE Portugal is coming back for Portugal. It's the second time in a row. In how many years?
nine. I think 9 years.
9 years that they're coming back. And what do you think it's gonna be like? The show that me and you are doing.
I think it's going to be a good show. We have a lot of new superstars, new arrives from NXT, and I think they will bring that superstars in Portugal. So I expected a really good show because of that, and I don't know if they will put Roman on house shows, but if they put, that's a big thing. We probably will see Roman and the new bloodline in Portugal, and it's
By
great.
the way, by the way, I only paid. Here's the real thing, guys. I only paid this ticket just to see Roman at at Lisbon.
Yeah, yeah. You are a big fan of Roman, so they better bring Roman to Portugal. If they don't, you need to talk with Triple H,
I'm
because
gonna be like,
yeah,
hey Triple H, you owe me $137.
yes, they don't, I don't see what I want, so yeah. And what the new arrivals from NXT? What do you think about these new arrivals?
Um,
Which one is great? Which one it doesn't? Or which one is going to make on the roster? And which one is it doesn't make on a
I
roster?
feel like the one that I'm liking the most. I haven't. I can say nothing because you know me. I haven't watched the NXT too much. I know I only being capable watching NXT like right now. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love NXT, but I just started watching again, and he knows. I just started watching again. I'm like catching the new generation. He knows because he's watching with me and stuff. Uh, so I'm still learning the new things and the new corners, the new wrestlers.
But we have Elba Femi, Trick
Yeah,
Williams, Jovan Evans, Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, Soruka, um, J, JC Jane.
Zarya.
Um, I think Zarya stays on NXT. I think.
No, no, she's. I think. Oh yeah, that's too early for her.
I think. I think we have Blake Moreau on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So which superstars of this list do you like most?
Uh, the one that I like the most from NXT is Rating 6.
Ricky Sainz?
Yeah.
Why?
I found him way entertaining, way too funny, and way uh too way too aura, because of the sound and stuff,
Hmm.
the way he walks,
And
the
talks.
way he fights. Yeah.
And do you see Ricky Sainz on the main event scene?
Yeah, kinda. He got to work for it though, but I see him at the main event. Yeah, I think he's a main
Maybe
event.
maybe future WWE champion?
Let's just not overreact a little bit. That's the way too soon. The guy just debuted at
Yeah,
SmackDown.
but in the future, do you think they have a potential with to be that?
Maybe I'm gonna be honest here. Maybe U.S. champion.
Okay. I think he have a good potential to be a WWE champion, and Ethan Page, I think it's other that have that main event thing. Obafemi, obviously, they already beat Brock, so it it's obviously. Javon Evans, I think it's other. They have a good potential to be on a main event scene. But yeah, we have interesting names here.
Yeah.
Which one do you think it's the worst for you?
Uh, right now, uh, you choose the worst for
You
me
have
is
also Joe Hendry. I forgot to mention, but Joe
Joe
Hendry's
Hendry.
debut on SmackDown this week.
Joe Hendry is the worst.
For you,
Yeah, I hate Joe Hendry.
I think Joe Hendry. It's great on NXT and TNA. I don't see this build that he have making impact on WWE.
They're making him like the next John Cena, because of
But
the music, the way he acts, the way he dances and stuff.
but this remembers me a meme, something that makes viral. But it's only that, you know. Um, I'm curious to see how they make something like that. The build of this guy, the gimmick of this Joe
Yeah,
Hendrick, make it work it
yeah.
on main
Just like
roster.
just like Booker T sings, wave your hands
Yeah,
on
yeah.
776. I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry.
For me, I think the best debut that he that WWE make on this week, not this week, but after WrestleMania, I think it's Obafemi. Not the debut. Obafemi is debuting before WrestleMania. But I think the NXT arrival that I like the most is Obafemi, and I think they have a lot of potential to be on the
Yeah,
main event scene. They already beat Brock, so it's only time so to have Oba with World Heavyweight Champion or with the rivalry with Roman Reigns. So it's it's uh, it's waiting for that. But I think if I have to choose without Obafemi, I like Ethan Page because I have the feeling that this guy will make some impact in the main roster. I think it's a good heel,
yeah,
and I see this guy in the main event scene with Cody, with Randy, Roman, Seth Rollins. I see this guy be successful. And the worst, I think it's I don't know, but probably Joe Hendry. Yeah, I don't see
Yeah,
other because I don't know if they really can make it on the roster with that gimmick, but we will see. And but it's great. It's bad because they fire a lot of superstars. They
I'm
release
just,
a
I
lot
just
of
really,
superstars.
I just really hope that I don't see Joe Ender in Portugal.
Mm, I think you will see Joe Henry Portugal. I think it's the
I
first
swear
thing.
to God, man, I don't want it. I don't want to see it.
I think it's the first thing that you will see. It's Joe Hendry opening the show.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Don't tell me I'm gonna see him opening with his fucking guitar and sing.
I think they will put Joe Hendry opening the show
They're
soon.
gonna make him sing Paul, Paul, can we fire load and Paul?
Oh, but that's a great song, you know. I think Logan Paul doesn't like the song, but I I like. But yeah, what and we have Cody versus Gunther in the Backlash. Probably they
Yeah,
don't make official, but it's the way that we are going on SmackDown. I think it's
that's
going to
gonna
be
be
official.
that's gonna be a good match. That's gonna be that's this thing here in this match. It's hard for me because you know, as you know me, I'm a big fan of both Gunter and Cody. You know that I like Gunter.
But do you think Gunther will beat will beat Cody?
I think he has the potential to beat Cody
But
for this match.
I think it's too early or not.
Uh, it feels like too early, but you know, Gunter, he doesn't always follows, you know, how the script goes. You know,
I
maybe he's going.
I think
Yeah,
this is the favor that Paul Heyman's promised to Gunther. I think.
yeah, I think it is.
And I'm excited to see that match. But yeah, I think it's too early to Cody to lose the title. Maybe it's because they are making Gunther um, in the main event scene of SmackDown, and Cody are injury in die.
Yeah,
Maybe they need to rest a little bit, and that's why make
but
Gunther right
if
now.
but if it was that case, why they shouldn't put Drew McIntyre instead of Gunter? That
Yeah, I
makes
don't
more
under.
sense.
Yeah, I don't understand because Drew
Because Drew
McIntyre.
McIntyre deserves a rematch after getting screwed by Jacob Fatu in
Yeah,
that steel cage match.
yeah, and Drew McIntyre lost with Jacob at WrestleMania, but since then we don't see Drew McIntyre. It's really
At
strange.
few months you hear the noise. Drew McIntyre has been released from WWE.
I don't think so. I think they probably will make a feud with even if it's hard to see, but I think maybe Nick Aldis because I think they make sense with that, you know, make make this match because Nick Aldis are the responsible for Drew McIntyre lost the title because he makes the match on SmackDown. Maybe is the next feud for Drew McIntyre. I don't know when, but I see things like that. And yeah, I think we have now I think we are on the road finally. I think Triple H finally are making things good. Um, I like these last shows of Raw and SmackDown. This SmackDown this week, I think it's maybe weak. I don't see this SmackDown like the week before. the first week of before after WrestleMania. So I don't know why, but yeah. One thing, uh, people are criticizing the commercial breaks. What do you think about
I
it?
hate those. I hate those. I found those one of the annoying commercials. It's like why they even put those? Like make the guy wait. Why can't they? You know, put the promos like AEW does. Why can't they just do exactly like the AEW does?
I
But
think.
like put promos over on the commercial and then to watch the promo of the feud ongoing, you know?
What do you think? Because one thing, Raw, when you have that break, you have some interviews, you have some things happening, not see only the default uh, the default break. But when it comes with NXT and SmackDown, they have this break default scene that we have a lot of wrestlings every single time with that stupid song. It makes me uh, be angry about it, and then I don't understand why in Raw it's different from the other shows. You think it's supposed to be like that? It's supposed to the Raw be the best show and the others be the worst?
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of weird and strange at the same time, where it leads to the point uh, do you have Monday Night Raw with the no commercials,
Yeah,
and
and the
and
other.
then in the other you have a commercial time break, but if they want, because they could have removed the commercial on SmackDown, because
or,
it's
or,
no
m-
point.
or make like making or make the commercials like wrong, not commercial but interviews for.
Yeah, yeah, interviews of wrestlers doing in backstage like good old times.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if was supposed to be like that. I don't know if they won't make wrong the bigger show. Probably they won't because we have Roman now on Raw with the World Heavyweight Champion. But and then we have the story continue on SmackDown. So I think they want to make the Raw the bigger show. But it is what it is. I think these commercial breaks are annoying because you are
Yeah,
watching the show, you are liking the show, and then you stop for 3 minutes until you start again.
yeah,
And
we're paying Netflix to watch WWE,
not
not
watch
fucking
commercial.
not watch commercial break.
Yeah, it's hard to deal. It's very hard to deal. And yeah, since we have new superstars arrive on SmackDown and Raw uh, from NXT, what do you think NXT will become right now?
Uh, I think it will be pretty interesting with the wrestlers of the new generation. Exactly like my favorite, Tatum. That looks like Paige. The one that looks like Paige, like they should. I really want like when Tatum comes to SmackDown, be a tag team partner with Paige. That would be pretty interesting with an awesome dope tag team to make them tag team champions and probably one day.
I like to see it. If they choose um, to be on this build of Page
Y-
and Tentu or Tenu. I don't know how to speak the name of the girl, but the North American
y-
champion of NXT. The name of this girl, it's
Yeah,
very hard to speak. I don't
yeah.
know if it's Tenu, if it's Tentu, but people knows what
Triple
are we
H,
talking about.
Triple H. If you're listening, I have good ideas, so hire me.
Yeah, yeah. That's the only name that I can pronounce right. I don't remember how to pronounce, but people knows. But if they make this girl with Paige, I see a future tag team champion, and it's
Yeah,
a great team because they have a lot of a lot of things that are similar. But yeah, I think NXT are great because now we have Tony D'Angelo
Tony D'Angelo,
with the NXT champion, which is great.
my
The man,
favorite,
it's a
my favorite
machine.
Tony D'Angelo.
The man is a machine. That man reminds me of Braun Breaker, kinda.
Yeah, Braun Breaker when he was at NXT when he debuted.
Um, and yeah, I see potential in NXT to continue um, that show. And we have a new signs. We have this guy from Japan, which I don't know
Evil.
who is, but
His
they
name was his name was Evil.
they caught me my attention because the man looks great. I think maybe are a
He looks
good superstar for
he
men
looks like
to
he looks
NXT
like he looks like Shinsuke Nakamura when he debuted.
in in a evil way.
Yeah, Evil way.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm curious to see that rivalry with Tony D'Angelo, and yeah, I don't expect it. They make it Blake
Yeah,
Monroe right now on SmackDown because they have this feud about the North American champion with her. But yeah, they choose to make Blake Monroe on SmackDown. From girls, I think it's the worst for me. Maybe not, it's for you too. The worst call
yeah,
up to main roster.
it is.
The best for me, it's Sol Ruka. It's a good potential girl.
I really want Solo. I was about to say solo, but I really want Soul Ruka to go and face uh, Liv Morgan. I think that would be a hell of a match between
The
those two
match
for the title.
that she have on Raw with Liv Morgan, they have a good match. I
They had a great performance.
They had a
And
good performance.
just imagine what would happen if it was for the title?
Yeah, I want to see. I want to see. And I think the JC Jane are good on the main roster too because people are hating like Dominic Mysterio. The only
Yeah,
thing that you listen is people booing her, and it's great because they caught a
like
reaction
like
from
Dominic,
Cody.
like Dominic says one time, "Déjame hablar."
Yes, yes. I think it's a good heel for SmackDown. So let's see. And yeah, uh, this is the things that we have from wrestling of this week and WrestleMania
Yep.
season. Um,
I think we're forgetting about one match though.
what match?
Trick Williams and Sami Zayn.
Oh yes, Trick Williams. Trick Williams. I think um, they make it right when
Yeah,
Trick Williams win the United States champion.
yeah.
I think
There's one thing. There's one thing that's just really pissing me off. It's the fact that they building with this trashy storyline, gingerbread man, with the fucking stuffy character. Like, why they make it Sami Zayn heel turn on a fucking teddy bear looking like gingerbread man? Why didn't they make it like heel turn of Sami, like heading of respect, treat Williams, and then low blow Trick Williams. I
I
mean,
don't know. Maybe I think it started with a joke, and they want to make a thing about this. I about this
but
match.
would it make more sense like if they booked like Sammy joined after going to Trick Williams with the celebration and stuff, and Liliani in there, and then he hurts him like the John Cena did, to Cody. He hurts him like with a respect hug, Oh, you did great. You're an amazing wrestler, you know. And then he had low blow him and then punch him, just like he did with the gingerbread bread man, but only this time on Trick,
I see. I see different. I think why they don't bring Trick Williams hides behind the gingerbread and attacking Sami Zayn on SmackDown. You know, before Sami Zayn attacking gingerbread, I don't understand it, why making this a thing. You know, the funeral of gingerbread on. I think it's to have some segments on the show, but for me it doesn't make a really sense to do that. I think if they make a gingerbread out of the promo, I think it's a little bit better for the match. But it is what it is. They want to make this a thing, and next week we have a funeral of gingerbread.
You watching? Are you ready to watch a funeral of a teddy bear toy?
Yeah, I think it's the first time. It's the first time I will see it. So yeah, I will. I'm excited to see it. I think, but yeah,
Yeah, Triple H. I really want to see the teddy bear toy over funeral. Hell yeah! I paid my Netflix to see a fucking funeral of a fucking toy teddy bear made of gingerbread man. Thank you, Triple H.
yeah, I don't understand, but Triple H are thinking that this is a thing. I don't know if it's Triple H, because Triple H have other people working
Yeah,
to them.
maybe it's TKO
I don't think it's TKO.
behind it.
I don't think it's TKO. I think it's someone who are working on SmackDown, and it's not
Yeah,
Triple H. I think it's Triple H are on Raw. Triple H is the director of creativity. I don't know how to spell creativity. Um, but I think they don't always have Triple H on SmackDown. We understand everything in English, but
yeah.
when we need to think in English, it's more hard.
We just need to get better by at improvising. So we're going to train real hard on this project. So this is type of project that we had wanted to do like always, but never got the courage to do. So now we're trying to get the courage to do it now, and this is our first episode of doing this because we are fans of WWE. We enjoy WWE. We like WWE, and me and him. So we've been friends for a long time of WWE. So think we had this idea to create a project like this called the Wrestlevision podcast and create a content for y'all so you guys could enjoy it. So this is going to be our big project that we're going to try our best to. What do you say? Of your words, Johnny.
We are trying our best for you people like it, you know. So that's it. I think it's hard for us to speak another language sometimes, even if we understand everything. It when you don't speak, usually you forget the words. You forget to speak because you don't have the words in your mind. You listen, you understand, but when you need to remember, sometimes you don't remember. But I think we are trying our best to do it, and for you people understand. And yeah, I really want to do this project because I love wrestling. Gravity loves wrestling. We love talking about wrestling. We have our opinions about the things that are happening on WWE, and because of that, we want to share with you our opinions. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of practicing, but I think we really can improve and make a good podcast. It's first time, it's first time doing a podcast, you and me, right?
Yeah,
We never done this
we never
before,
we
so
never did this
I
before.
don't know nothing about this. I'll record uh, in the right way, uh, everything. It's the first time to everything, so don't judge us. But yeah, it is the episode of today, and I hope you like it. Next week we have another, and about this
Uh,
week,
next week we're gonna talk much more about more stuff, more about more storylines, more bookings, more
more
a lot of
about the week that we will see next
yeah
Raw, next NXT and SmackDown. And for this first time, we want to only do about WWE because we are practicing our English and we are practicing this podcast
yeah.
this podcast thing. So yeah, because of that, we don't want to go to other things. We want to stay first step by step, and then when we become good on doing that, doing this podcast, we can go and do other things. And yeah, it's great for you, it's great for us. And yeah, hope you like it. Give your times a thumbs up and subscribe the channel for future content. And yeah, Gravity, I don't know if you want to say something to
So
our viewers.
share with everyone because we want to make this channel grow as possible. We do not have Instagram yet, but we're gonna have Facebook, Instagram, and and YouTube. And YouTube we already have, but we're gonna have Instagram and Facebook of the channel. So in the future, as we grow a lot with this channel, with the more content that we'll be posting, and
And we are thinking about different things.
yeah,
Um,
we're it's not only gonna
see
be
see all the old matches that
yeah,
we never see before.
it's not only gonna be that we're gonna be doing a lot of different things, and even including vlogs, maybe vlogs for the channel.
Yes,
And with I do not promise. I do not promise that I will be around with Johnny every time because, as I say, we live in a different. We live, as I'm going to explain, we live in a different country.
not country.
We live in,
We live in a different place. You are
yeah, we live
in
in different
Açores.
place.
I'm in Lisbon. So yeah,
Yeah,
we have a long distance between us. But yeah, that makes this hard because,
yeah.
but that doesn't make this
But
impossible.
if make a vlog, don't worry, guys, because we will promise to make a vlog.
A vlog,
If
it's we will see in the future because it's hard.
yeah,
Like you say, you are in Açores and I'm in Lisbon, so that makes the
yeah,
things hard. But we will try to
We
bring
will try.
another
We will try.
more content. You know,
Yeah, we will try to do
I'm
different
thinking,
content.
I'm thinking, uh, trying to bring, for example, something about WWE house show in Lisbon. Uh, we need to think
We will.
about it, but
We'll try to, for example, make a vlog in the return of WWE to Portugal. Maybe around there, we're gonna maybe film, or if it'll be good, will be uh maybe live stream if it works, if it happens. We don't know. Maybe vlog or live stream, because from my perspective, I don't know if it's gonna work with the live stream. They're gonna allow to to live stream.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't know if we are allowed to do it, but maybe a vlog we can do it, record some things about the show, and then we can create a episode about that, about what are our opinion about that house show.
Yeah,
And yeah, I don't think they allow it to do it live stream, because you know it's WWE copyright, and
yeah,
it's hard. But if we can, we do it.
yeah.
But yeah, hope you enjoy it, and see you on next time, guys.